Hi students, welcome to NSR IT and NEET Academy. This is the 7th session of trigonometry for junior inter students. So in this session we are going to discuss 2 marks questions. So how to solve 2 marks question by using these trigonometry formulas. So first, this is first question. So first 2 marks question, if we are given tan 20 degrees equal to lambda, then prove that tan 160 degrees minus tan 110 degrees by 1 plus tan 160 into tan 110 equal to 1 minus lambda square by 2 lambda. So here given tan 20 degrees equal to lambda. So prove this one. So tan 160 degrees minus tan 110 degrees by 1 plus tan 160 into tan 110. Now simplify this. So 160 degrees it near to 180, this 160 degrees we can write as 180 minus 20. 180 minus 20 we get 160. So next tan 110, so it is near to 90 degrees, write with 90 plus 20, 90 plus 20 110 by, so denominator also write tan 180 minus 20 into tan 90 plus 20. So tan 180 minus theta. So 180 minus theta is in second coordinate, tan negative. So write 180, tan cannot change. So write here minus tan 20 minus 90 plus theta, 90 plus theta in second coordinate. So tan changes into cot and tan negative. So write here minus cot 20 by 1 plus, so tan 180 minus theta, so minus tan 20 into minus cot 20. So minus tan 20 minus into minus plus cot 20. So cot also changes into tan. Why? Because we have tan 20 value. So cot we can write as 1 by tan. So that is 1 by tan 20 by minus into minus plus tan 20 into cot 20. So cot 20 we can write as 1 by tan 20. So write here right. So sub tan cot 20 write by 1 by tan 20. So write here is equal to minus of tan 20 plus 1 by tan 20 by 1 plus, so directly substitute here in place of tan 20. So tan 20 value is lambda. So directly write here minus lambda plus 1 by lambda by 1 plus tan theta into cot theta equal to 1. So tan 20 into cot 20 equal to 1. So that is 1 plus 1 2. So both angles same. Sin theta into cosecant theta equal to 1 and cos theta into secant 1 and tan into cot. So the multiple of reciprocal trigonometric ratio value is equal to 1. So here 1 plus 1. So lambda multiply here minus lambda square plus 1 by lambda by 1 plus 1 2. So 1 minus lambda square by lambda into here 2 by 1 we can write as it 1 by 2. So 2 by 1 move to numerator, it become 1 by 2. So 1 minus lambda square by 2 into lambda, 2 lambda. So our value tan 160 minus tan 110 by 1 plus tan 160 and 110. So simplify it. So we get 1 minus lambda square by 2 lambda. So this is our first 2 marks question. So next question number 2, if sin alpha plus cosecant alpha equal to 2, then find the value of sin power n alpha into cosecant power n alpha. So first given here one value sin alpha plus cosecant alpha equal to 2. So take it as equation number 1. Now squaring on this both side. So we get sin alpha plus cosecant alpha whole square is equal to 2 square. Why here we are squaring on both side? If we are squaring on both side, we get sin power 2 alpha means sin square alpha plus cosecant square alpha value. Okay na? So this is the value of sin power here 1 and cosecant power 1 we get 2. Next find sin square alpha plus cosecant square alpha. So by using these equations we can find the value of sin power n alpha and cosecant power n alpha. So that's why I am here taking squaring on both sides. So apply here a plus b whole square, a square sin square alpha plus cosecant square alpha plus 2 sin alpha into cosecant alpha is equal to 2 square value 4. So sin square alpha plus cosecant square alpha plus sin alpha into cosecant alpha, here angle same, so sin cosecant reciprocal, sin alpha into cosecant alpha 1. So 2 into 1 equal to 4. Now sin square alpha plus cosecant square alpha equal to 4. 2 ones are 2, so plus 2 move that side become minus 2. Now sin square alpha plus cosecant square alpha equal to 2. So here sin power 1 cosecant power 1 value 1, sin power 1 here cosecant power 1 value is 2. Here sin power 2 cosecant power 2, so value are also equal to 2. So next sin cube alpha plus cosecant cube alpha value also equal to 2. So all the powers are value equal to 2, then sin power n alpha plus cosecant power n alpha value also equal to 2. So take it as equation 2. So from equation 1 and 2, so by using this equation 1 and 2 we can write sin power n alpha plus cosecant power n alpha is value also equal to 2. So this is our second question. So next question number 3, if secant theta plus tan theta equal to 5, then find the value of sin theta. Right. Here given secant theta plus tan theta equal to 5. So take it as equation number 1. So we have a relation between secant and tan, that is secant square theta minus tan square theta equal to 1. So this one a square minus b square form we can write as secant theta plus tan theta, a plus b into a minus b. So secant theta minus tan theta equal to 1. So already we have a value secant theta plus tan theta equal to 5. So substitute here. So 5 into secant theta minus tan theta equal to 1. So we get secant theta minus tan theta equal to 1 by 5. So take it as equation number 2. Now solving equation 1 and 2. Solving equation 1 and 2. So equation 1 is secant theta plus tan theta is equal to 5. Next equation 2 is secant theta minus tan theta equal to 1 by 5. Now solve these equations. So here plus tan theta minus tan theta get cancelled, secant theta plus secant theta we get 2 secant theta equal to here 5 plus 1 by 5. Same, we are solving same as equations. Suppose if we have x plus y equal to 5, x minus y equal to 5. So we can cancel y coordinates, now adding x coordinates. So same here also cancel here tan theta plus tan theta minus tan theta. So, secant theta plus secant theta 2 secant theta equal to 5 plus 1 by 5. So, 5 5 is a 25 plus 1 26 by 5. So, 2 secant theta equal to 26 by 5. Now, secant theta equal to 26 by 5 into 2. So, 2 multiply here. So, 2 ones are 2 threes are. Now, secant theta value is 13 by 5. But we have to find sin theta value. So, we get secant theta. So, draw here right angle triangle. We know the secant theta formula. Secant theta means hypotenuse by adjacent side. Hypotenuse by adjacent side. Suppose taking here angle theta, this is opposite side. So, we have a formula, hypotenuse square is equal to opposite side square plus adjacent side square. So, we do not know adjacent opposite side, take it as x. Now, hypotenuse is 13, 13 square is equal to x square plus adjacent side is 5. So, 13 square 169 equal to x square plus 25. Now, x square is equal to, so 25 move this side, 169 minus 25. So, x square is equal to 169 minus 25 equal to 144. So, square root of 144 is 12. So, we get x value 12, that is opposite side. So, opposite side x value 12. So, we have to write sin theta. Sin theta is equal to opposite side by hypotenuse. Now, sin theta is equal to, so we get opposite side is 12 by hypotenuse is 30. Now, sin theta value is equal to 12 by 13. So, next question number 4, if secant theta plus tan theta equal to 2 by 3, then find the value of sin theta and also find here the sin theta, it is lies in which quadrant? It is lies in first, second, third or fourth quadrant. So, before that first find the value of sin theta. So, right here given secant theta plus tan theta equal to 2 by 3. So, take it as equation number 1. So, secant square theta minus tan square theta equal to 1. So, we have a formula. So, secant theta minus tan theta value. So, right here, so the relation between secant and tan, secant square theta minus tan square theta equal to 1. So, this is in the form of a square minus b square, right here a plus b into a minus b. Secant theta plus tan theta into secant theta minus tan theta is equal to 1. So, secant theta plus tan theta already given here, that is 2 by 3. So, 2 by 3 into secant theta minus tan theta is equal to 1. So, now secant theta minus tan theta equal to, so 2 by 3. So, 2 by 3 move this side, it become 3 by 2. So, take it as equation number 2. Now, solving equation 1 and 2. So, one time add and one time subtract. So, solving equation 1 and 2. So, we get secant theta plus tan theta equal to 2 by 3 and here secant theta minus tan theta equal to 3 by 2. So, plus tan theta minus theta get cancelled, we get 2 secant theta is equal to 2 by 3 plus 3 by 2. Now, here LCM is 6. So, 2 multiply here, 3 multiply here, we get 2 secant theta. 2 secant theta is equal to 2 2s are 4 plus 3 3s are 9 by 6. Now, 2 multiply here, secant theta is equal to 13 by 12. So we get here secant value in plus. So again solve equation 1 and 2. Now subtract equation 1 and 2. So again write subtract equation 1 from equation 2. So secant theta plus tan theta is equal to 2 by 3 and secant theta minus tan theta equal to 3 by 2. So here change the sign. So secant plus is there, right here minus, minus tan right here plus, here plus 3 by 2 right here minus. Now secant get cancelled, tan theta plus tan theta 2 tan theta is equal to 2 by 3 minus 3 by 2. So 2 tan theta equal to 2 to the 4 minus 9 by 6. Now tan theta is equal to 4 minus 9 minus 5 by 12. So here tan value in negative, secant in positive. So by using this find here sin theta value. So sin theta is equal to here tan value is sin by cos. So write here tan theta by secant theta. So tan theta means 1 by cos. Tan theta value is 1 by cos. Secant is 1 by cos. Tan is sin by cos. Secant is 1 by cos. Cos get cancelled. We get sin theta value. So sin theta we can write as tan by secant. Sin theta we can write as tan theta by secant theta. Tan theta means sin by cos, secant means 1 by cos. So denominator cos get cancelled, we get sin theta by 1 is equal to sin theta. So tan theta value minus 5 by 12 and secant value is 13 by 12. So here 12 get cancelled, we get minus 5 by 13. So we get sin value is in negative. So sin value negative in both third and fourth coordinate. So here we get three values, one is secant, tan and sin. So next we have to find the sin theta value lies in which coordinate. See here tan also negative. So tan is negative in second and fourth. So secant here positive, secant positive in first and fourth. So secant positive and sin and tan are negative. So in which coordinate? Secant positive, sin and tan negative, fourth coordinate. In fourth quadrant secant is positive, tan and sin are negative. So here sin we get negative. So sin theta it is belongs to Q4. So therefore sin theta lies on fourth quadrant. Sin theta lies in fourth quadrant. Why? Because here secant positive, tan negative. So sin tan negative in fourth quadrant, secant is positive in fourth quadrant. So we get here sin theta value in negative. So that's why sin theta is belongs to Q4. So sin theta lies in fourth quadrant. So next question number 5, if sin theta equal to minus 1 by 3 and theta does not lies in third quadrant, then find the value of cos theta. So here given sin theta value, the sin theta value in negative and also given theta not belongs to Q3. So here sin theta is negative. So sin is negative in both third and fourth. But here given theta not belongs to Q3, then theta is belongs to Q4. Why? Because sine is negative in both third and fourth, but in question given theta does not belongs to Q3, then theta is belongs to Q4. Now sine theta means opposite side by hypotenuse. Now find adjacent side by Pythagoras theorem. We can write hypotenuse square is equal to opposite side square plus adjacent side square. So hypotenuse is 3 square equal to opposite side minus 1 square plus adjacent side square. So 3 square 9 minus 1 square 1 plus adjacent square is x, right here x square. So 1 move this side, x square is equal to 9 minus 1, so x square is equal to 8. So x is equal to root 8. So root 8 we can write as 4 into 2. So square root of 4 is 2. So we get x value 2 root 2. So this is adjacent side. So adjacent side value is 2 root 2. So now we have to find the value of cos theta. So cos theta is equal to adjacent side by hypotenuse. So cos theta is equal to adjacent side 2 root 2 by 3. So here theta belongs to Q4. In fourth quadrant cos positive, so that's why right here 2 root 2 by 3. If theta is belongs to Q3, now at the time you write here in place of 2 root 2 write minus. Why? Because cos is negative in third quadrant. If theta is belongs to Q2 also write here minus. Why? Because in second coordinate also cos is negative, but here theta is belongs to Q4. So that's why cos value is 2 root 2 by 3. If theta is belongs to Q2 and Q3, now you write cos theta is equal to minus 2 root 2 by 3. Next question number 6. If 3 sin theta plus 4 cos theta equal to 5, then find the value of 4 sin theta minus 3 cos theta. So here given value of 3 sin theta plus 4 cos theta. So 3 sin theta plus 4 cos theta equal to 5, take it as equation number 1. So we have to find the value of 4 sin theta minus 3 cos theta. So take it as this is x. So let 4 sin theta minus 3 cos theta equal to x. So take it as equation number 2. So we have to find the value of x, right? Squaring and add equation 1 and 2 both sides, or both sides squaring and add equation 1 and 2. So equation 1 and 2, left side values square and add, and right side values also square and add. So here left side is 3 sin theta plus 4 cos theta value square plus 4 sin theta minus 3 cos theta square and add, square and add. Now this side also, right side also 5 square plus x square. Now simplify this one, apply here, this is a and this is b, a plus b whole square, a square 3 sin theta whole square, we get 9 sin theta, 9 sin square theta. This is a plus b whole square, so a square 3 sin theta whole square means 3 square 9 sin theta square is sin square theta. next plus 16 cos square theta, a square plus b square plus 2ab. So first multiply here 2, this is a and b, 2 into 3 6, 6 4s are 24 sin theta cos theta. So 24 sin theta into cos theta. Next plus here apply a minus b whole square, first a square, 4 sin theta whole square is 16 sin square theta plus 9 cos square theta minus here a minus b whole square, 2 into 4 12 into 2 into 4 8, 8 into 3 24. So minus 24 sin theta into cos theta, sin theta into cos theta is equal to 5 square value 25 plus x square. So 24 sin theta cos theta, this is plus term and this is minus term get cancelled. Now here sin square theta is there, here also sin square theta is there, 9 sin square theta plus 16 sin square theta, 9 plus 16 25. So 25 sin square theta plus 16 cos square theta, 9 cos square theta, 16 plus 9, here also 25 cos square theta is equal to 25 plus x square. So in these two terms take it as common 25, we get sin square theta plus cos square theta equal to 25 plus x square. Sin square theta plus cos square theta value 1, 1 into 25, 25 equal to 25 plus x square. So this 25 move this side, we get x square is equal to 25 minus 25. So 25 minus 25 0, now x value is equal to 0. Now 4 sin theta minus 3 cos theta. So this value is equal to 0. So 4 sin theta minus 3 cos theta equal to 0. So next 7th one, if cos theta plus sin theta equal to root 2 cos theta, then prove that cos theta minus sin theta equal to root 2 sin theta. So this is very important one, so listen carefully. So here given, so using this one we can find this one, we have to prove this one. So cos theta plus sin theta equal to given here root 2 cos theta. So by using this equation I will prove this one. So here root 2 cos theta is there, this cos theta move that side. So we get sin theta equal to root 2 cos theta, cos theta it become minus cos theta. Now sin theta equal to, take it as common here, cos theta, we get root 2 minus 1. Take it as common here cos theta, we get root 2 minus 1. Now sin theta is equal to cos theta into, rationalize this one. Here root 2 minus 1 is there, multiply and divide with root 2 plus 1 here. Now sin theta equal to cos theta into, so here apply a plus b into a minus b, a square minus b square by root 2 plus 1. So this root 2 plus 1 multiply here, sin theta into root 2 plus 1 is equal to cos theta into root 2 square, square root get cancelled, here we get 2 minus 1 square value 1, 2 minus 1 is 1. So 1 into cos theta. So sin theta multiply here, sin theta into root 2 sin theta plus sin theta into 1 sin theta is equal to cos theta into 1. So cos theta into 1 cos theta. So we have to prove cos minus sin equal to root sin theta. Now this sin theta move that side, we get root root 2 sin theta is equal to cos theta into 1 cos theta. This plus sin theta move this side, it become minus sin theta. Now we get cos theta minus sin theta is equal to root 2 sin theta. So this is the easy way. If we have another way, so cos theta plus sin theta equal to root 2 cos theta, take it as equation number 1, and cos theta minus sin theta equal to x. Consider cos theta minus sin theta equal to x and take it as equation number 2. Solving equation 1 and 2 also, finally we get x value root 2 sin theta. So that is also another way. So this is the simple way. So simply we are moving cos theta that side and here rationalize. So directly we get cos theta minus sin theta is equal to root 2 sin theta. So this is very important question. So next question, find the value of given values. So first one is sin square 52.5 minus sin square 22.5. So let us consider, let a equal to 52.5 and b equal to 22.5. So is in the form of sin square a minus sin square b. So we have a formula sin square a minus sin square b is equal to sin of a plus b into sin of a minus b. Now in place of a substitute 52.5 degrees. So we get sin square 52.5 minus sin square 22.5 is equal to sin of a plus b. So 52.5 plus 22.5 into sin a minus b. 52.5 degrees minus 22.5 degrees. So 52 plus 22 we get sin 75. 52.5 plus 22.5, 75 into sin 52 minus 22 we get 30. So sin 30 degrees. So we have a values of sin 75 and sin 30. Sin 75 value root 3 plus 1 by 2 root 2. Root 3 plus 1 by 2 root 2 into sin 30 value 1 by 2. So numerator value and denominator value multiply here. So we get root 3 plus 1 into 1 is equal to root 3 plus 1 by 2 root 2 into 2 we get 4 root 2. So this is the value of sin square 52.5 minus sin square 22.5. So here we apply sin square a minus sin square b formula. So next we have another two questions in this 8th question. So second one is cos square 112.5 minus sin square 52.5. So here also let us consider a equal to 112.5 degrees and b equal to 52.5. Now apply here formula cos square a minus sin square b. So cos square a minus sin square b is equal to cos a plus b into cos a minus b. So apply here formula cos a plus b into cos a minus b. So equal to cos square 112.5 degrees minus sin square 52.5. So is equal to cos of a plus b. So 112 plus 52 into cos a minus b. 112 degrees 112.5 minus 52.5. Now 112 plus 52 164 plus 1 165. So cos 165 into cos, so 11 minus 5 6. So here cos 60. 112 and half minus 52 cos 60. So cos 165 we can write as cos 180 minus 15 or cos 90 plus 75. So 165 we can write as cos 180 minus 15 into cos 60. Cos 180 minus theta. So 180 minus theta in second coordinate. So second coordinate cos negative, right here minus cos 15 into cos 60. So cos 15 value minus, so cos 15. So cos 15 means cos 45 minus 30. So here minus of cos 15 value also root 3 plus 1 by 2 root 2 into cos 60 value 1 by 2. So now we can write minus of root 3 plus 1 by 2 root 2 into 2 we get 4 root 2. So this is the value of cos square 112 minus sin square 52. Now third one. So let us consider, let A equal to 52 and half and B is equal to 22 and half. So here also apply cos square A minus sin square B is equal to cos A plus B into cos A minus B. So write here cos square 52 and half minus sin square 22 and half is equal to cos of A plus B. So cos 52 and half plus 22 and half degrees into cos A minus B. So 52 and half minus 22 and half degrees. So cos 52 and half degrees minus sin square 22 and half degrees. So here also apply cos A plus B into cos A minus B. Now write here 52 plus 22 we get cos 75 into cos 30. So cos 75, 45 plus 30. So cos A plus B we get cos A minus B. So write here root 3 minus 1 by 2 root 2 cos 75 value root 3 minus 1 by 2 root 2 into cos 30 value root 3 by 2. So root 3 multiply here root 3 into 3 minus root 3. Root 3 into root 3, root 3 square 3. Root 3 into 1, root 3 by 2 root 2 into 2, 4 root 2. So this is the value of cos square 52 and half minus sin square 52 and half value is 3 minus root 3 by 4 root 2. So today's session is completed. If you have any doubt, call my number. I will clarify your doubts. Take care. Bye bye.